They brought that cocksucker back.
Yeah, they're going back. I saw it. I saw.
Okay,
I saw the clip of it. I didn't watch it.
Okay, Sasha, make sure you give Bailey a hug. Okay, let's get a little closer for the group. I am turning this shit off. This is fucking terrible.
Well, I'll show you no better either.
Oh yeah, you're still in the boycott, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm still boycotting.
Oh yeah, man, you haven't missed a damn thing, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, especially Raw. Raw's fucking garbage. But yeah, but speaking of house shows, I was it's just gonna be one more topic since no one's showing up anyways. Undertaker, wrestler on the house show, right? And they haven't teamed up with Braun Strowman, which is fine. But they also haven't Braun Strowman and Undertaker team up with Roman Reigns. What?
Yep. Taker shakes fucking Roman Reigns' hand. Man, fuck him.
The whole thing with Roman Reigns being the Undertaker and Roman Reigns saying that I retire the Undertaker, we're going to forget all about that and have them just team up on the house show because it's just a house show. No one cares. So who cares, right?
Makes no sense.
I would have wanted Undertaker just to be Undertaker. Just fucking take out everybody. Fucking tombstone everybody. Nobody's safe.
And to make matters worse, the whole storyline of Ronda Rousey supposed to be suspended, where she's not supposed to be doing anything with WWE while you're being suspended. So what the fuck she's doing on a house show wrestling Nia Jax?
It would be so cool. It'd be so cool if Taker brought back the Ministry of Darkness Part 2, and it had like Braun Strowman in it and shit. Fucking Ruby Riot's in it and shit. I'm like, yeah. All of a sudden, we get that magical moment where you see Roman Reigns on the Undertaker cross. Fuck yeah.
Oh yeah, that'll be a great ultimate sacrifice.
The best ratings ever.
But like seriously, the last I saw on the storyline, Ronda Rousey was suspended, which means she's not supposed to be doing anything with WWE. Doesn't matter. Doesn't fucking matter. So what? Why is she at a house show wrestling against Nia Jax? Makes no fucking sense.
Let's see, they're making the new Shinsuke Nakamura T-shirt. It's got a foot and a plus sign, and it says nuts. Well, I'm just fucking with you, but that'd be kind of funny, like just to play out foot and plus sign with some balls.
well, when he leaves next year, that's gonna be on Person Tees.
Oh God, it's got him in the back. Nuts.
Honestly, that would sell like.
Face.
You know the sad part is like that would actually sell like hotcakes.
Dude, it would. Like it needs to nuts. Fuck. So, who do you think would be a good? Who do you think? Now, I'm taking a guess here. I'm wondering who AJ is going to face at the next WrestleMania, because you know they're going to have him hold that belt to the next WrestleMania. That's what I think.
Yeah, I'll see AJ about dropping that belt. So,
God, if we could just get a good AJ and Joe match that just goes the limit, I'm good with that.
Yeah, they just said that match for WrestleMania. But I think they're going to say they're going to say that one for SummerSlam between those two. But that'll be a nice match to happen.
Okay. Well, you remember the picture I posted to you guys? The supposed story of AJ holding onto the belt for a while. They have no plans for anybody else taking the belt off AJ and having AJ face Joe for the title. At some point.
And plus, he's on the video game of 2K19. So.
Yeah. And by the way, what's up with Baron Corbin shaving his head, looking like a fucking marriage counselor?
Well, anything better than being called a fire waiter from TGI Friday.
Oh yeah, he looks like a fucking waiter.
So, because I was watching Bruce's Raw review because I don't watch Raw anymore, and that was the joke that WWE did on the show, that he looks like a former waiter who got fired from TGI Friday.
I bring the darkness, I bring the menus, I bring the appetizers. The song doesn't even go good with him anymore because it doesn't look his look.
Yeah. He's called Constable Corbin. But yeah, but when Bruce said that, I asked myself, wait a minute, a TGI Friday waiter who got fired because he's one of the best, really? That's the crazy idea of comedy.
I mean, damn, you go backstage with Braun Strowman, you're a wrestler, you don't know whether to say, Baron Corbin, you don't know whether to say hello to him or, hey, man, can I get the booth seat? Shit.
And it may make matters worse. They had Finn Balor to be the one to cut the joke.
And the whole fucking treating like Kevin Owens like he's being picked on by a big bully Braun Strowman, it's like so stupid.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing. Well, I understand why they're doing that currently.
Fat boy, I'm gonna give you a swirly. Yeah, I'm waiting for that to come next.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, you fat ass. You're gonna give me all your lunch money. Dude, Kevin Owens comes out, literally says, "Oh, I have something to confess. Braun Strowman used to pick on me in school. He's my old bully."
Damn. I'm also among bullies.
And people are actually cool about Team Hell No coming back? No. Just no.
Yeah, hell no, right.
Based on how the East being booked right now, I don't like it either.
I'm glad the devil's favorite fat ass is enjoying the hugging.
And that's nothing. Why Kane's coming back there? Well, he's supposed to be running for mayor this year. Why?
Why is Kane coming?
I don't know how. I thought if a demon was giving a hug to a goat would die from the heat.
Think about this. This is not going to... Yo, Kane should know this. As Glenn Jacobs. Come back to this company while you're running for mayor. How you gonna have a chance winning being mayor of your city after you come back to the WWE and doing this garbage? The whole hug him and all that bullshit.
I'm not worried about that. I don't know how a demon can give a person a hug.
Yeah.
I don't know. Dude, I don't even know why Kane is coming back, period.
Daniel, I'm sorry. We're back as Team Hell No, Daniel. Give me a hug. Yeah, here we go. The devil's favorite demon passing out hugs. That's great.
It's like MG said back in 2015, which is going to be for this year as well. Who cares about Kane right now in 2018?
Yep, man. I'm glad. I love your fucking. Kane, did you get the design of your costume off a Hot Wheels car?
Oh my god.
It's like Daniel Bryan, like what? This is what you have him doing. Coming back.
Yep.
Some guys like to wear black to look slim. Why does it make Kane look fatter?
What they're doing with Daniel Bryan is that they're stalling to, because they don't know if he's going to resign with them.
You could have had him do anything better than that?
Apparently not. Well, here's the thing. This whole thing would never happen if Big Cass would never been released. Because I guarantee you, they was going to continue the feud between those two.
Like, dude, have Daniel Bryan feud with Shinsuke.
Why don't they just have Daniel Bryan tag team with Big Cass and call it Yes Soft?
I remember taking, yeah. I remember seeing that feud than to see Nakamura being devalued to be United States champion since he can't be WWE champion.
Yeah, like if
And
you're not gonna
since-
have Nakamura be AJ, at least have him feud with Daniel Bryan at least.
And since we have fucking retarded fans, you know, you think, okay, Team Hell No comes back, people, okay, boo this shit. Nope. They go to hug and everybody's like, yes, Kane's hugging Daniel Bryan, yay!
First of all, Kane hugging anybody is just illogical in itself. No logic.
Grown men cheering on other grown men giving hugs. I just want to light up. I so want to just drop a bomb in there so bad.
Like MG said, you got a motherfucking the big red fucking demon hugging motherfuckers. Like, this is it. This is it.
Yeah.
You got the devil's favorite demon hugging motherfuckers.
Exactly.
I mean, what's next? Kane's backstage making Daniel Bryan a sweater.
Well, I'm glad that watching.
Yeah, man, you have that going on, and then you have Sasha Banks and Bailey doing counseling, and what is this, high school?
With what they've done to Kane over the years, how the fuck does he even deserve to be in the Hall of Fame?
Well, he's won all the titles. He's and blah blah blah. And
the fuck was the last thing you were remembered for? Shocking Shane's balls?
Or killing Paul Undertaker and Paul Bearer.
No, it was Kane selling popcorn in the stands.
Oh no! We try to give Kane a push. They give Kane a push. A push for what? A week?
It's more like a push off a cliff.
Fucking Kane fell faster than Paul Bear did in a wheelchair.
And Zack Ryder.
Fuck.
Oh man.
Dude, I'm gonna say this, man. Like, all due respect, biggest fan of Undertaker. I've even had my Kane moments, but dude, how do you have Kane, man, wrestling in 2018, considering he's pretty much he's old, man. He's been past his prime at this point. And then on top of that, you have him teaming up with Daniel Bryan, which hardcore fans like us, we don't want to see that again.
Yeah, real.
And then you have The Undertaker, who should have just retired after beating Cena. Like what else is there at this point for Undertaker at this point?
And
I once remembered a man that wanted to set people on fire. I once remembered a man that ripped a Hell in the Cell door off. I once remembered a man that almost took almost 5 tombstones to get beat at WrestleMania. I once remembered a man that was a scary monster when he took his mask off and nearly wanted to kill people and set them on fire. Now all I remember is a fat dude with a wig on with decal stickers and hug guys.
Damn.
People want to question whether Kane from 2003 was the real guy. No, you need to question whether this guy is the real Kane.
Yeah. Or the King when he when he didn't have the mask on anymore, and he started feeling with Great Khali, and also he's scared of Great Khali.
Dude, you look at Kane from 2000 like 2000 to the one now. Oh my God. It's just, it doesn't look like the same guy. At least Taker looks like Taker. Even though he's a little chubby still.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
I mean, how do you do Undertaker? Undertaker should have retired either after that match with Triple H or CM Punk. And that was 5 years ago. He should have retired then. Undertaker, it's 2018. Undertaker that's not even count, his before WWF days. Let's not even mention prior to that. This dude debuted in WWF in 1990.
Survivor Series.
And it's 2018. That was 28 years ago. You have the Undertaker debut in Survivor Series of 1990. All the way to now, 2018, 28 years later, and this dude is still wrestling.
I don't know. I don't think it still does it.
You're telling me you're this dependent on the Undertaker to keep wrestling? Dude, at this point, like, I'm surprised Undertaker hasn't got really fucking hurt at this stage.
Mm-hmm. And by the way, if Undertaker could still go like that, and you still got Sting there in your company on the contract, get that match over with already.
Like, you're seriously telling me you're gonna have you're gonna have WrestleMania Undertaker versus Cena again, with Cena beating him this time?
You could have gotten Sting and Undertaker, but no, people want to see Cena and Taker. I don't understand why. What? Like that's a bigger dream match than Sting and Taker. Really, people.
And plus, it already happened. Taker squash Cena. Bam. That's it. I'm done. It's over.
Well, can you imagine they make Cena and Undertaker go at it again at next year's WrestleMania?
Oh, dude, that's happening. That's happening. Because who else are they gonna have him wrestle?
Sting. What?
Yeah.
What do we know? What do we know?
Dude, they can have Braun Strowman against Undertaker. Like, at least it's somebody different.
Mm-hmm.
It could maybe at least elevate Braun Strowman. Have him have that big match with Undertaker at WrestleMania. Which, honestly, that should have happened last year. Fuck Roman Reigns. That should have been Braun Strowman.
Yeah.
But no, we're gonna have Roman Reigns instead of Bobby Lashley. We're gonna have John Cena instead of Sting. It's like, you're not giving the fans what they want. You're not.
Yep.
It's a waste of time. It's been a long ass time since. I mean, aside from Undertaker squashing Cena, when did we ever get full satisfaction watching a WWE segment?
Yep, that's the game we went through with, the game we grew up with, and that's the fucking fat ass we have now.
Yep.
Undertaker and Kane, man, they're still wrestling in 2018.
I can't get over how this is the same guy. You see him jacked up in 2000, and then you see his pale fat ass with his man tits and shit and that horrible wig, and it's like, oh my god, that's him. He's fucking terrible looking.
Maybe that's Charlie in disguise.
Oh no,
dude, who the fuck is that? Bob Barker with the mask? I mean, shit, man. Look at this one right here with Braun Strowman, dude. You clearly see, look at those horrible decals and that belly coming out of those tights.
Well, if that was Charlie, he would have to gain 2 feet, but it's like, you're that dependent on Undertaker and Kane at 2018. You're that dependent on them. Dude, Undertaker, he's not gonna wrestle forever until he dies. That's not happening. If these people are considering Undertaker wrestling at 60 years old, that's a problem. I mean, he's not 60 yet, but still.
I gotta head out here and get to sleep as I get up for work. So I'll talk to y'all later.
All right.
Take it easy, guys.
You take it easy.
All right.
So, yeah, man, I don't get it. I don't get it, man. To me, Undertaker should just retire.
Well, just to show you guys the difference between Kane and Kane. Let me go ahead and screen share for you guys. Yeah, just give me 1 second, but it's like what are you gonna do when Undertaker retires? Eventually.
Eventually, yeah.
Like what are you guys gonna do when Undertaker retires? You know, when Brock Lesnar goes back to UFC. What are you gonna do? You're gonna have
we got Roman Reigns, yeah.
Oh jeez. Yeah, because
Get the fuck out of here.
Like this push has been happening since 2012, and look where it's gotten. Like it's gonna get worse from here.
Mm-hmm. Unbelievable.
Like this is the type of stuff as to why Robert has boycotted WWE. Like first off, they're not giving us what they want, and secondly, they make no sense in what they do.
Nope.
So let me go ahead and all right, let's see, screen share. Got screen share all these pictures.
And not to mention, now we're gonna get Rey Mysterio Jr. back in WWE.
For 2 years, 2-year contract.
Yeah.
I don't know what Ray is thinking after what they did to him.
Yeah.
Well, the paycheck must feel good, man. I mean,
I get it. It's for his family and all that. But still, man, come on. Rey Mysterio, one of my all-time favorites, obviously. Right there with Eddie Guerrero. After the way they treated him, why go back?
yeah. But just I'm gonna go ahead and screen share for you guys.
There we go.
Oh, wait, hold on 1 second. All right.
Yeah.
Let me get to the first picture. All right, guys. So this is Kane right here. Pretty toned, I must say. So this is old school Kane. This is Kane. And this is Kane. Where did the muscle go?
I know where.
Oh well.
Damn. But yeah, when it comes to Rey Mysterio coming back, I'm like, oh, some people are like, what's he gonna do now? Oh, what's Rey Mysterio Jr. gonna do? He's gonna be having dream matches, obviously, because WWE is all overrating dream matches nowadays. Because you got guys like Andres, Honest there, AJ Styles, Shinsuke Nakamura, Samoa Joe there. Because I don't think, I know. So Rey Mysterio Jr. never wrestled against Samoa Joe. Because of what I heard, Rey Mysterio Jr. is going to be on SmackDown.
That would be the best fit for him.
Yeah. Because plus he's always been a SmackDown guy since that SmackDown debut he made in 2002. And Mr. Joe, he can still go. But yeah, but at the same time, is she going to win any championships? I doubt that. Is she going to be in any main events? No. Unless it's a Survivor Series or a Rumble, if they'll have the men do the be the main event of the Royal Rumble this time instead of the women. Now, I'm not saying it was a bad thing. I thought it was alright, but still, the point is, I don't see Rey Mysterio being in the main event. When it comes to pay-per-views, especially when it comes to a WrestleMania, because obviously never going to have a WrestleMania because that's Roman Reigns' platform. Fuck. Damn it. But yeah, other than that, Rey Mysterio Jr. He's just there to have some dream matches, and that's all. He's not going to be winning championships, and if he does, it'll probably be a tag team title with who? I don't know.
It's like, how many times are you gonna have Roman almost win the championship only to get screwed? Like, there's so many times you can do that.
Yeah, I hate that. I see what they do. I see what they're doing with that, and it's not working. It's not working. They.
Well, if we're gonna have Roman win the belt, and if people start booing, we're just gonna give it to Strowman. That's not gonna help the adders. That's not gonna help.
Oh yeah, that's nothing. That's this man's plan too. If Roman Reigns is not working now for SummerSlam when he beats Brock Lesnar, Braun Strowman's gonna be there to cash in. Like, Roman Reigns has not been working for years. See, Jesus fucking Christ, is this guy that tone deaf?
Oh, he's deaf, and that's not even like, that's a fact. And then on top of that, he doesn't even remember the stuff that happens on his own show.
Nope. He had to be reminded every week about what they did last week.
How is this dude still in charge?
And he doesn't even remember Brock Lesnar's finishing move. F5.
Oh.
The same F5 that this man once took.
Just retire already, man. Like,
yeah.
You're not doing the company any favors with the decisions you're making.
And plus, he's too busy making these money for other partnerships at what comes to Fox, Saudi Arabia, just for his stupid XFL failure. That's gonna be coming in the next 2 years, I believe.
Yeah, you're gonna pay $500 million of fucking dollars for this failed XFL, which it will be a fail again.
Yes, it will.
That's my prediction. You're gonna pay that much money, and yet not do shit for your weekly shows.
Unbelievable, man.
And this isn't the first time of bad decision making like that.
No, of course not. Oh, jeez.
Like, why isn't there somebody telling him, "Listen, Vince, we need to take part control of the show, because what we're doing with you in charge fully of this damn show, you being a decision maker, it's not working."
And with Stephanie McMahon there too, it's not going to be any better either.
Oh no. Women's Revolution. Oh yeah. That council meeting. Oh yeah, that's elevating the women already.
Oh, speaking of Women's Revolution, which I'm pretty sure everyone already knew about this, but this man was never behind the whole Women's Revolution when the WWE started doing it.
Oh, of course.
Of course. Because I remember the tweet back in, let's see, what year that was. I'm trying to remember what year that was. Oh yeah, it was 2015. The whole thing with Emma and Paige versus the Bellas, when Nikki Bella was the the Divas Championship, because it wasn't Women's Championship, it was Divas Championship, and it was a 30-second match. Obviously,
30 seconds.
It was during that Monday on Raw. I believe it was the return of AJ Lee as well, and basically the fans were upset because the match was too short. Obviously. Now, I don't think it was a return of AJ Lee. I think it was a week later that she returned. I don't remember. But anyways, the fans got upset with that, and that's what the whole hashtag give Divas a chance thing started going on. Vince McMahon saw the tweet, even though he doesn't repeat this to his Twitter because he doesn't like internet because he's old school. In a shitty way, but and then months later they did this whole women's revolution, which at the time they were calling it the Divas Revolution because it was to the Divas division. And then ever since they decided to get rid of the Divas title in 2016 and brought in the women's title back finally, women's revolution and everything. This man still wasn't a fan of it unless he was a fan of someone that could be has a good look in the women's division, which is Charlotte Flair, and that'll be the only time this man will get behind the women's revolution. Other than that, because the rest of them, he doesn't give a fuck. He never did. He never cared about the women's sports. Like, because all he cares is bodybuilding and his own football organization bullshit. So yeah, this man was never behind this whole women's revolution. Stephanie McMahon was, but at the same time, Stephanie McMahon didn't do anything to talk this into you should give this a chance and everything. And I've never heard anything about that because if Stephanie McMahon really did care about it, she would have I would have heard some influences of her back then, but nothing. Now all of a sudden, the women's revolution is getting some type of attention. Now all of a sudden she's taking credit for it.
Yeah, all she did with women's revolution was just take credit. That's all she did was take credit.
Exactly.
Like if anybody that deserves credit is fucking AJ Lee.
Exactly.
She deserves the credit.
Yep, she does. But no, fuck AJ Lee, right? Because Stephanie McMahon was the one. Whatever.
Yeah, it's part of the reasons why she left. And of course because of Punk. And
not just AJ Lee, but also Gail Kim also helped out too. But no one cares about no one just want to give Gail Kim all that credit too.
Oh yeah, guys, she was nothing in WWE, so she doesn't deserve nothing.
Yeah. Unbelievable, right? But yeah, the whole thing with CM Punk too. Like, who cares? It's AJ Lee for crying out loud. It doesn't matter if she's who she's with.
It's just so funny, like so many people like passionate about wrestling, and once you work with this company, their passion just goes fucking away.
Yep. And it's not just CM Punk. There are some wrestlers that I can't name right now that has lost passion of wrestling, that they don't want to do anymore. Muhammad Hassan is one of them. But now he's back, of what I heard. But not as Muhammad Hassan, but I guess as himself now. But yeah, there are a few wrestlers that don't have the passion for it anymore because of the WWE. Ooh. Thank God Cody Rhodes didn't quit. He's still turning up in the Indies.
Yeah, becoming a bigger success over there than anything that he did WWE.
Mm-hmm.
That's not even an opinion.
And Rey Mysterio Jr. should do the same, but no, he just has to go back. Why, Ray? Why?
Go to TNA.
Oh, not understand why. He, obviously he left in the way that he didn't want to leave. Because he gets, kind of like a Goldberg. That's how I see it. So, I guess in a way I gotta find a way to have a theory of why Rey Mysterio came back. But
Yeah.
they did the right thing. They they did the right thing. No one thought Mysterio was going to come back in the Rumble match. That surprised me when I saw that. I'm like, holy shit, Mysterio's back, and then the crowd's going nuts and like, holy shit, yes, like like, holy shit, this is a good feeling because the last time Mysterio got booed because WWE's stuff his way for not putting Dan Bryan in the Rumble. Yeah, of all people to put number 30, you put Rey Mysterio Jr. Instead of giving the fans who they wanted to be in the Rumble.
Yeah, he was one of the most beloved baby faces of all time. He gets booed out of the. That's.
Yeah.
That's a disgrace right there.
Yeah, it was very disgraceful. Oh, that pissed me off. That really did. So, of all people, they give number 30. Rey Mysterio Jr. had to be the guy to be the one, to get shit on.
Yeah, he didn't deserve that.
Oh yeah, exactly. But then they brought him back and they made things right. But at the same time, I wish he didn't go back.
Yeah, Rey Mysterio, he's one of the Mick Foleys of pro wrestling. Too nice to be in the business.
Yeah.
But hey, Ray, you make your money being on the pre-order of 2K19. Make your money.
That's a good commercial. That's a good commercial. You see these random wrestlers taking out their the Mysterio mask and everything. That was cool.
Oh yeah.
And then they show Mysterio Jr. doing it. Wait a minute, he took over doing something. See, and then okay, it's another mask on. that was cool.
Yeah. As far as 2K19, I ain't buying it.
Oh, well, I'm not into games that much anyway, so that's another reason why I'm not gonna play any money in WWE's pockets either.
Until they fix their games, I'm not buying another game.
Damn, man. Man, how it's happening when you don't take time with the video games. You can't just do a game once a year and think that people is gonna buy it and say, oh yeah, it's gonna be better every year. No, you gotta take time with that. It takes time, like Smash Brothers.
Sorry, I had to step away for a second. But
yeah.
Yeah, I don't think anybody else is gonna.
No.
Yeah, even though Nick said he was excited for the Asylum show, but then.
Yeah, Nick, was excited for it, and then you're gone.
It's all good. Yeah, this won't be the last Asylum show review. So. And plus, we got Impact Wrestling this Thursday.
Speaking of which, you got a chance to watch that one from last week?
I didn't get a chance to. I did see the LAX. I did see Hernandez and Homicide.
Yo, yes, that was good. That was good. Oh my god, it's a LAX power struggle. Who's the leader of the group? Who's really is the leader of the group? Who really is LAX? That's awesome, man. That's a good story. That storyline, I've been hooked on that storyline since the whole thing with Eddie Kingston coming back, and then the whole thing with Conan still hasn't appear on and I see myself, okay, so he like if Conan if Conan is fine, then where is he? Like why we haven't heard from him and everything, right? I see myself, Eddie Kingston may have something to do with this. I didn't know for sure because the storyline just started. Wait to see we get a little more further, and sure enough, it was Eddie Kingston all along, and he didn't do it. It was not just him. Homicide, which I was expecting Homicide to be involved too, but did not expect Hernandez. Like really, Hernandez is back now. Awesome. Yes.
Yep. Me and Remington are back on Impact Wrestling. But
Oh my god. Awesome. Oh man. But there was one thing missing though. Diamante. Who's part of LAX, and for some reason she wasn't there. I don't understand that. I mean, they showed before, in these, in these past episodes when she was running around with Conan, and they, and after that, there was no sign for her this time. Like, what's going on with her?
yeah, where was Bunny Girl at?
Oh yeah, that's right, Bunny Girl. Oh shit, when I saw a picture, like, I gotta send it. Like, that's a cool picture there from Bunny Girl.
Yeah, like you meet some of these girls in real life, and you'd be surprised.
Yep.
They might look innocent on the video, but then like in real life, they're naughty as fuck.
Hell yeah.
But anywho, I think that's enough for me. Do you have anything?
Oh yeah, that's what I want.
Yeah.
That's what I want to say. Remember the whole thing with the video package about Moose, about his journey of where he's became a wrestler and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I don't know if you've seen this one. For Austin Aries for this week. I remember from last week. I meant to say.
Mm-hmm.
About him, about how he's come up to be a wrestler. Have you seen that one?
I haven't seen it yet.
Oh man, it was great. It was great. And the best part about that was that he talked about how Moose is who calls himself Mr. Impact Wrestling, which is a lie. I said to myself, thank you. Like, oh man, you got to hear that part, man, when he said that. Like exactly. And that was my point. I've been saying this the entire time. How the hell is he Mr. Impact Wrestling? When did that happen? And why was he knighted as being Mr. Impact Wrestling? And then Austin Aries did that. And then Austin Aries did that promo, for that in that video package about him, want to be a wrestler and everything. And, saying that he's you're saying you're Mr. Impact Wrestling, which is a lie. Like, yes, exactly.
Yeah, because you would think Mr. Impact would be the champion.
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing. There was no storyline or any angles that Moose was being called Mr. Impact Wrestling at the time. Like, oh man, when Austin already said that, I said to myself, yeah, man, I was marking out when he said that. I was losing my mind. Like, yeah, exactly. Like, this is no disrespect to Moose. I like Moose, but this company, for some reason, calling him Mr. Impact Wrestling, which it makes no sense because how is he Mr. Impact Wrestling if he has, like you say, he's not even the champion of the company. I mean, it's not like he's being named Impact like Johnny Impact.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, he has been on for a while. But yeah, Impact Wrestling this from last week, it was a good show, a very good show. Some good matches and everything. Not a lot of matches were good. Just one match I thought was, well, two matches I thought. Well, one match, that's one of the women I meant to say. To me, I think it was that good. But the other match, it could have been better. But at the same time, this guy was wrestling against a fat ass. So.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I gotta say for that one. But other than that, the show was pretty good though. It was pretty damn good. When it came to LAX, the Austin Aries video package, a few matches that happened on the show, and other things too that happened on the show as well that I thought was good. But as far as one of the knockouts matches wasn't that good. Um, and that fat ass, Hola Ba, you know.
All right. Yeah, I think that's they were gonna close shop. So you got anything else? Any last thoughts on anything?
Well, I'm trying to think of something, but I can't think. Not that I can think of. So,
Oh wait, there is something actually. Okay, what's that thing with Jay Lethal and Taylor Hendrix?
oh wait, that okay, I remember now. So yeah, in fact, let me pull out the tweets. I forgot that's one of my topics too. I want to talk about too. 'Cause I just recently heard about this too. Okay, hold on a second. Let me first go to Taylor Hendrix, because this to me this is very disappointing because I like Taylor Hendrix and all that, especially when she was involved with Jay Lethal during Ring of Honor. Um, when she was the valet for Jay Lethal when he was the world champion.
Oh yeah.
All right, so this is a tweet that she wrote here. She says, "Deny all you want. You sent me this before you pulled me aside at a live event. Told me what you told me. Just because the business has been a, a certain a certain way for so long. I'm tired of it, and I'm fighting for what's right." And basically, what she's talking about is that the text that Jelito sent, which she showed a picture of it, which she didn't show on the number because she scraped the number, and only showed the area code, or the mobile number basically, saying that Jelito texted her, saying, "Taylor, it's me, Jay. Are you busy?" And this is on the Thursday at 2:43 p.m. And then I'm sorry, the first one was, "Hey Taylor, I really need to talk to you. Please let me know when you." I can't see the rest. Oh, okay. When you have a moment to talk, please. And that was in 1:49 p.m. And then the second text, "Taylor, it's me, Jay. Are you busy?" From um, Thursday again. That was on Thursday. The conversation they had. Well, Jay Lethal was having a conversation with her, but she didn't text back, obviously. Uh, Basically, what's going on with those two? And let me pull up Jay Lethal's tweet. Basically, what's going on with those two is that apparently Taylor Hendricks was accusing Jay Lethal of sabotaging her because she refused to sleep with Jay Lethal, something like that. I believe that was I believe that was the word. But I seem it's a women, Jay Lethal. It's that type of dude. Like, I never heard Jay Lethal. I never heard Jay Lethal being anything like that. To me, Jay Lethal, what I hear from him, nothing but positive things about Jay Lethal. Nothing negative about him whatsoever. So I'm not saying that Taylor Hendricks is a liar. I'm not calling her a liar. I'm just saying I don't believe it. There's no way that Jay Lethal is that type of dude to do something like that.
Yeah, I mean this is what Privacy said in his response.
Yeah. So this is Jay Lethal playing his case here. He says, "Please do not," and from his on Twitter. "Please do not use my words here as feud to attack myself on or my accuser. There is already too much hate going around in the world. So
Ain't that the
let's
truth?
not, yeah, let's not add it. Let's not add to it.
Yep.
And this is what Rousey he attached this one on his notes for this tweet. It says, "Let me be clear. There is absolutely no validating to their baseless allegations. Throughout my career, I have sought to conduct myself with honor and integrity. I would never engage in any conduct that disrespects this business or the men and women in the industry, which he is he's always respected business. And that's one of the positive things. That's one of the positive things I always hear about Jelito. He's always respected business. And he will never do anything to disrespect the business.
Yeah, man, he did AJ Lee.
Oh man.
They had a good relationship, didn't they?
Yeah. And then he goes to say every in the vilo, as I say, has a right to be heard and must be given every opportunity to speak truth to power. Anyone engaging in misconduct or abuse of any kind of simply has no place in our business or socially. I mean, not socially. Socially. I am confident that these unfortunate allegations will be proven to be completely unfounded, and the conclusion. Oh yeah, the conclusions of Ring of Honor's investigation, and that's all he and that's what he wrote from, and that's what he wrote there basically from his notes to add it to his tweet. But yeah, apparently there's a lot going on there, and also this happened during their time together, working together, which was back in 20, I should say 2017, if I'm not mistaken. And here's a tweet from this person named Brian Alvarez. I think that's how you say his last name. Saying that we will have more on this later, but according to Ring of Honor, ROH, that's how he wrote. It's what he wrote. Taeler Hendrix was never fired from above it. And she was gone from the company. Months later from 2017. But she was never on the she was never on the contract. Was working on a pre-show base. Yeah, which is true. I watched those pre-shows at the time, and was booked for events in April, but then resigned in writing to those events. So yeah, it's whatever's going on with those two is it doesn't sound good at all, and also what I heard, and basically when I watched the Lex Man's video about but actually he didn't talk about it. He was asked about this during his Q&A video that he was doing, about basically one of his commenters said that Taeler Hendrix is known to do this this type of thing to where she talks about something like that to someone. I don't know. I don't remember what was the exact word was, but yeah, I'm like, oh really? So Taeler Hendrix is known to do this and everything. I'm like, damn it, like what's going on? Like what's going on here? Because I like both Jelito and Taeler Hendrix, but I was wondering why that Taeler Hendrix and Jelito never work together anymore at Ring of Honor. Because for being the ballot for her and with him and everything. And I don't know. I couldn't figure it out. But But yeah, it's not. It's a bad thing going on right now between these two. This whole allocation. And who do I believe in this? I believe Jay Lethal. I'm not saying that I don't believe Taylor Hendricks. I'm not saying that I don't believe Taylor Hendricks. Because again, don't want to call her a liar or anything. We'll just see what happens when the full story comes out of it. So, but I don't believe I don't believe that Jay Lethal has will ever do anything like that. You know.
I was gonna say what did Jay Lethal do anything to like piss her off recently to make all these allegations?
I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember what happened. What the Lexington man was talking about how Taylor Hendricks. I mean, Jay Lethal was asking Taylor Hendricks. I really can't remember. But it was last night because I came home from work last night, so tired and everything. Listening to the Lex Man and everything from his Q&A video they was doing. But yeah, it's crazy.
Didn't she say that? They fired me because I wouldn't sleep. I didn't agree to sleep with Jay Lethal. Like, isn't that what? Isn't that like? Was that it, or am I thinking of something else?
Oh, I think it was that one. That Jay Lethal wanted, if you want to be, I think something about you want to get be on, the top woman in this division, whatever, for Ring of Honor, because Ring of Honor's got Women of Honor going on. Jay basically Jay Lethal could help her with that because Jay Lethal is the franchise, is now the current franchise for Ring of Honor. And basically Jay Lethal is the guy, obviously, for Ring of Honor, which is rightfully so. And basically, I think something about Taeler just refusing to sleep with him, something like that. And then Jay Lethal's, playing politics, whatever, on her, trying to sabotage her career and to devalue her and all that. Which I don't think Jay Lethal. Here's the thing about Jay Lethal. Jay Lethal doesn't. I don't believe Jay Lethal is gonna sabotage anyone. I just don't see it. I don't see it.
Yeah, because it just doesn't sound believable. You to keep your job, you gotta sleep with me. It's like it doesn't sound believable.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't make sense.
And plus, of what that guy said on his tweet, who works for Ring of Honor, said that she was never on the contract with them anyways.
Right.
Which it kind of makes sense too, because there are a lot of women that wrestle for Ring of Honor that was not on the contract with Ring of Honor, and they wrestle there, just to help promote Women of Honor, your division.
Say damn.
But yeah.
Say damn. What's with this chick, man?
Yeah.
If it's false.
No, yeah. If it is false from Taylor Hendricks, I'm like, Taylor Hendricks, why would you do that? Why would you make that up, especially to a guy who I look at as one of my favorite wrestlers next to Nakamura? Why would you make that shit up?
Yeah, ruin his reputation.
Man, yeah, that will ruin his reputation too. But they're still on the investigation of that Ring of Honor to see what's going on with that. But yeah, that's not cool.
Well, here's what I would do. I would go to hey, let me see your phone. See these messages and whatever where the messages came from. Because you could like if it's legit, like she wouldn't like remove them. Oh, I removed them. Like, okay, why would you remove them and then make that allegation?
Yeah, insurance text doesn't prove a thing. By the way, all the text says that Jelito was like, can we talk and all that, please. And like, okay, so send you a text that you want to talk. That's now considered, oh, that's a problem.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, that right there, that got me like thinking about. So wait a minute. So Jelito wants to talk to you, and he's asking you, he wants to talk to you, and not only you didn't reply to him, but you tweeted it, and that's a problem. And him texting you is a problem. You make it basically Taeler Hendrix making herself look bad right there. She make herself look like a lie right there. When it comes to that Jelito was in the wrong.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I like Taeler Hendrix, man. But if it comes out that she this all was all false, I got question myself. Do I still want to be a fan of hers after that? To try to go after my favorite wrestler, Jay Lethal. Really? Damn. And I've been a fan. I've been a fan of hers too. During her days in TNA, and then when she was gone for TNA, I still follow her. And then when she came to Ring of Honor, they said, "Oh, good. Now she's in the Ring of Honor, but she's part of the House of Truth. Like, cool, awesome. Like she's with Jelito or Truth Martini. With at the time, Dalvin Dijak, who's now in WWE and NXT, called Chris Dijak, and then you got this guy who's called Jay Diesel, which he's fucking garbage. I never understood why he was part of that group. I never liked him. To me, he looked like a short, a small Batista, but who sucked. Yeah, I don't know if you ever heard from or see it from, but he was garbage. I don't know. I never understand why he was part of Ring of Honor. Didn't understand why he was part of House of Truth. When it comes to being with Jay Lethal and Truth Martini, I didn't get it. I did not get it. But Taeler Hendrix, by the way, back to her. I was excited with her that she was there. And then when Truth Martini was gone for Ring of Honor, basically when they broke up the House of Truth, basically, which that was disappointing to me because like really, doing this faction of the House of Truth with Chilito being the guy, even though he wasn't the leader, but he was obviously he was the guy. Like okay, we're getting somewhere here. With Taeler Hendrix being there, and then they decided to end it. And like, okay, so what's going to happen with those? What's going to happen with Taeler Hendrix now? Okay, her with Giolito, cool, awesome. And then that ends it for whatever reason, and now we kind of know why. But also I also followed Taeler Hendrix after she was not wrestling for Ring of Honor for a little bit. But also wrestling in indie shows as well. When it comes to wrestling against Kira Hogan, I'm trying to remember other women that she wrestled too. But yeah, I believe she wrestled against Su Young, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, basically Taeler Hendrix. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen now. We have to wait to see what happens with when the full investigation comes out to see who's telling the truth here.
Yeah, if I had to pick a side, if I had to choose who I believe is the victim in all this, I got to give it to Lethal. I think Jay Lethal, based on a lot of things that people have said about him and the way he carries himself in the business.
Yep.
And what he said in that transcript, and considering whoever was on Deluxe Man's live stream chat and said that Taeler Hendrix has done this before.
Yes.
Um,
Yes.
I would lean towards lethal when it pertains to this situation.
Yep. And when it came to that, I made it that I'm on Jelito's side in this one too. I basically did it last night when I tweeted it before I went to bed. Like I'm on Jelito's side in this one because again Jelito he has respect for the business and the things I hear about Jelito, nothing but positive things about Jelito. Never negative about Jelito about him in the wrestling business. So yeah, I'm on Jelito. From right there, I was like, I'm on Jelito's side there because there's no way Jelito will ever do that.
I watch when I upload this video. Like, watch somebody gonna be in the conversation. Oh, you're sexist. Yeah, you know what?
Whatever.
I'm just gonna ignore that.
It's like Jelito said. There is already too much hate going on in the world. And that's in his tweet.
Yep, just like Fred Durst said, I see why you want to hate me because hate's all the world's even seen lately. But Mission Impossible. But there you guys. If you got anything else, last comments.
Jelito, I believe you're innocent, man. And if Hendrix was lying about this the entire time, I got a question about if I still want to be a fan of hers or not. Because that's not a cool thing to do when you're in the wrestling business. Because, you got to have respect for the business. And you cannot be making those type of false allegations if it is false. Taeler Hendrix. So...
Yeah, I mean, she's hot as hell, but damn.
Yeah, she's hot as hell. And the same thing with Sexy Star. Sexy Star, she's hot as hell, but I still hated her what she did to Rosemary for doing a shoe armbar on her from that Triple H show. I still hate her to this day. Still not a fan of hers to this day, but she's still hot.
Yeah,
but at the same time, yeah. So yeah, so Hendrix, yeah, basically went for the business for herself. And basically with Hendrix doing that, does that mean she's going for the business for herself to do that to Jelito? No. It's just mean that she's just trying to come up with some because once again we don't know the full story what's going on backstage on these two behind closed doors. All we know is that from Hendrix that he wanted to sleep with her, but if she wants to get to the top, we'll know that, and then the rest of their about he's trying to sabotage me because I refuse to sleep with him and blah blah blah.
I mean, you could sleep with him regardless if you want to get on top or not in the business.
Now he may be a fan of Macho Ray Savage, but he's not when it comes to Ray Savage, being real with the whole thing with Stephanie McMahon thing.
I mean, you can't even say if that's true or not either. So
yeah, exactly, because Macho Man is gone. And Stephanie McMahon is the only one who knows that, but she ain't going. She's never going to talk about that.
Yeah, just like Lanny Powerful said, one of them is dead and the other one's not speaking. So
yep.
But anywho, that's pretty much what we gotta say for the topics. Yep. Most people were not available tonight as I thought they were, but
unfortunately,
yeah, Ram has to go to work early, and Nick, he had to do some things, but didn't come back. And Thomas is somewhere down in Nashville, somewhere 47 minutes away from his home, and I don't know if he say you'll be back later on, but I mean, we'll see what happens. But yeah, that's pretty much what we gotta say.
Yep.
Thank you guys for watching episode 56. I believe this was the Asylum show. Could be wrong. Or probably 57. I gotta go back and see what episode we're on. Because you lose track, you know. But
Yep.
Yep, 57. Okay.
All right.
All right. So this is episode 57. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll be back again for an Impact Wrestling live reaction show. I'm available this week, this time. So, and who knows? Wrestling with Taco might make another hangout video at some point this week. I'll keep you guys posted on that one. Because you just never know. But that's all we gotta say. Thank you guys for watching, and we are out. Peace.